I remember feeling with my fingers a little button and like a latch. I realized that if I moved the latch one way and pressed that button, the handcuffs would release.
Now freed, she knew she only had a minute to think of something useful, something that could either save her or maybe help the police find the culprit if she ended up getting murdered.
My brother and I would always watch CSI, Law and Order, and the detectives on the shows would always look for clues.
Swiftly, she grabbed the watch the man left on the nightstand. Then, she rushed to the other side of the room, where the man had placed a few toys for her to play with. She grabbed a little clay turtle out of them, and finally, she ran by the bathroom and grabbed her underwear. She remembered that the CSI cast often used the victim's underwear in sexual assault cases, and she wanted him to be punished for what he did to her. But soon enough, her investigation was cut short as she began to hear the heavy footsteps of her kidnapper walking up the stairs.
I jumped back on the bed, put the handcuffs on, and once he walked through the door, he just looked at me, and in my mind I was hoping, please don't touch me, because I had things on me that I was afraid that he might find.
On the third day, Jeanette's family was devastated by the lack of progress the case had made. Despite the incredible amount of effort pulled by Randall, the police still had nothing on hand that could lead to her location. When the police tried to tell Rosalia that past the 48 hours mark, most kidnapped children are never found, she refused to listen.
I feel very, very, very sad because you're scared. My daughter, she's a little kid. She has only 10 years. I asked the police what happened with my daughter. When my daughter came by, say, maybe never. I'm screaming a lot. My daughter I don't see for 3 days. I don't feel comfortable because I don't protect her. I don't protect her, I don't feel good.
It is at this point that Jeanette became completely numbed to her kidnapper's assault. Her only impulse was to stay strong and stick to her strategy. She needed to continue to manipulate him. This was her only chance at survival.
My befriending was working. He asked me, "Are you hungry?" And I looked at him and I said, "Yeah." He gave me his cell phone. He had a cell phone with him, and he made me call for pizza. He gave me the phone number of the cell phone that he had, and I gave it to the man. The man on the other side of the phone said, "Can I get your address?" He told me the address.
And just like she did with the movement of the car 2 days ago, she memorized all of it. Eventually, someone rang the doorbell, and her kidnapper left the room for a minute. When he came back, he had a smile on his face. He put the pizza on the floor, and on top of the box, there was a missing person flyer with her face on it. He then told her that he would get rid of her tonight.